Welcome to the program Improving Thinking Skills the M. Patel Way. In this program, we will understand concepts related to thinking skills, measurement of thinking skills using well-defined parameters, methods and techniques of improving thinking skills, and finally, exercises to improve thinking skills. Visit www.youtube.com and search Maganlal Patel for more videos. Now we come to the last technique of improving thinking skills, that is decision-making frames. We have already discussed mind mapping, 5W2H questioning, fishbone diagram, random association method, and thinking tools. Now we come to decision-making frames. This technique will be basically useful to professional students and practicing managers. Particularly, they will find it very useful for making business decisions in new or uncertain situations. First, let us understand the concept. Whenever there is a business issue or a situation and decision is required to be taken, we move from issue to decision via decision-making frames. We see and evaluate an issue using frame 1 and we come to decision 1. In the same way, we have frame 2 and decision 2. We have frame 3 and decision 3. And we have frame 4 and decision 4. Now naturally, all the decisions cannot be taken. Therefore, we need to arrive at an integrated decision which will take care of most of the issues. Now we discuss decision-making frames. The decision-making frames will help us see and evaluate an issue rationally. Again, if we use multiple frames, broader and deeper evaluation shall be possible. It will also be possible to compare two views objectively without bringing in personal prejudices. Now let us go through the various frames which we will be using for understanding and analyzing an issue, situation or problem, deciding various possible alternatives to tackle an issue, and finally finding solutions and actions to be taken. Let us go through an indicative list of frames used by business managers. By no means I am claiming that this list is exhaustive and complete. Let me admit that the list certainly does not cover the frames required in social setups. Using the concept, create your own frames depending on situational requirements. Now we will discuss the frames one by one. The first frame is assumption frame. Assumption relevance, validation using past experience, validation using future projection, and validation using current details and facts frame. Data frame, fact finding, fact based on perception, facts based on data, data collection, data relevance, data filtration, and data analysis frame. Creativity frame, out of the box frame, apparently impossible looking frame, new direction, challenge accepting, creating opportunity, situational frame, that is sensitivity, understanding and situational requirement, and humor frames. System frame, system designing, implementation, maintenance, discipline, and system improvement frame. Problem solving frame, real problem finding, problem out of problem, crisis, immediate, short and medium term, long term, and problem expecting and predicting frame. Effectiveness and efficiency frame. Effectiveness, productivity and efficiency, result orientation and activity oriented frame. Smart goal setting frame. Specific goals, measurable goals, ambitious goals, realistic goals and time bound goals. Resource frame. Resource requirement, identification, availability, allocation, utilization and productivity and profitability frame. Business function frame. Production, marketing, materials, that is purchase and store, maintenance, research and development, finance, administration and human resources frames. Management function frame. Vision and mission creating, planning, organizing, controlling and monitoring and decision making frames. Cost frame. Cost benefit, cost control, budget, cost reduction, profit and financial health frames. Manpower frame. Manpower development, manpower happiness, career, motivation, involvement and loyalty and integrity frame. Management proposal frame. Management proposal and approval frame. Capacity or volume frame. Capacity maintenance, capacity improvement, capacity utilization, capacity expansion and capacity diversification frame. Customer frame. External customer, internal customer, customer satisfaction, customer base increase, customer retention, involvement, excitement and education frames. Contemporary environment frame. Political, economical, social, technology, environmental and legal frames. Intention frame. Positive intention or motive, negative intention or motive or manipulation frame. Emotional frame. Extreme liking, extreme disliking, preference, complaining, appreciating, anger or criticizing, hate, killing, avoiding, competing, sad, depression, jealous, hopeless and helpless, enthusiastic, impulsive, rigid or single direction, prejudiced and compassion or helping frames. Improvement frame. Productivity improvement, quality improvement, delivery improvement and continuous improvement frame. Business improvement frame. Business improvement, strategy, marketing, selling and advertisement frame. Self-improvement frame. Self-direction, self-motivation, self-discipline, self-development and self-learning frame. Leadership frame. Management by principle, contribution, future vision, accepting responsibility, delegation and team building frame. Setting examples of excellence frame. Leadership behavior, managerial behavior, professional behavior and personal behavior frame. Now let's see an example how decision making frames are used. The situation is, should a poor boy who has stolen bread from a shop and got caught be forgiven? In such situation, we have reasons both for and against. Each reason will have a frame as follows: humanitarian frame, long-term frame, poverty cannot be the reason for stealing frame, stealing in any case is stealing frame, considering his family situation frame, if he cannot help we should not punish frame, wrong action cannot be supported frame, stealing is in their blood frame, and so on. We will have many frames which can be used in this situation. In the same way, we will have frames in any business situations. Now let us discuss the advantages of decision making frames. The following are the main advantages. Frames will allow us to see many sides of a problem. It will help us to develop a perception closer to reality. We will develop a broader perspective, and it will help us arriving at an integrated solution. Now I know I have not explained the frames in detail. I have just read it. I am sure even the awareness of the frames and the need to use the frames will help business managers to take better and integrated decisions. The discussion on improving thinking skills, concept and techniques will be followed by more than 20 sets of exercises. You will find many exercises where you would like to use decision making frames. I would suggest you to use the technique sincerely and seriously. Then only it will be possible for you to derive the maximum possible benefit. I am not saying you complete all the exercises. The better course will be you develop reasonable expertise and use that expertise in the areas relevant to you. That will give you a very good practical insight. That will also motivate you to use the technique for your benefit. Read the books by following three authors: Tony Buzan, Edward De Bono, and Pradeep Khandwala. Visit www.youtube.com and search Maganlal Patel for more videos on improving thinking skills the M. Patel way.